Welcome. It's time for What's Up and About,
yes,
guys.
it is. And yeah, we recently caught on the hula baloo happening, yes, in the Kardashian clan. Okay, so recently Ray J, he actually came on social media and spewed a few revelations, yeah, regarding this alleged, no, it's not alleged actually, it was an actual sex tape. Remember that sex tape that made the Kardashians popular? Yes, so he's come forward to say that, well, it wasn't leaked. It was actually a meeting between himself, Kim Kardashian, and their her mother.
This is how he put it. He actually said it was released like an album. There were meetings. It was like, you know, this is what we're going to do. This is what's going to happen. And this is how we're going to release it. And then boom, it was released.
Yes.
And it was all very intentional. Just so that
I like this thing just said. Puts it in perspective, like an album.
Like an album.
Because I know what it means.
Specifically, that's what he said.
So because they were actually planned. So these sex tapes were actually planned before even it would. So the recordings, from the recordings to the, you know, so it was, like I said, it was an album to the everything. Was so they have them like an archive. So just somewhere stored.
Under her bed in the shoebox.
So incidentally, yeah, these tapes have been, you know, the cause of rancor through time, because a number of people have tried to work out this same model for them, and it didn't work. I know a number of people who actually said, oh, they wanted to go to Kim Kardashian. It's called the Kim Kardashian model, and it hasn't worked. I don't know what made her own work. But then Ray J has been, you know, he has always been the bad guy for a number of reasons. And then he said something, I think I saw some part where he said this has made him suicidal at some point, because he has always been painted as the bad guy. Oh, more or less like fate turned what you expected to be a downfall. How
was he painted as a bad guy, though?
Well, because
they said he released them initially?
Yeah. So they also portrayed, there was a time where it was portrayed that like he was the one trying to make off some, you know, monies or some sort of fame, you know, from the set, because especially because his music career had taken a downturn afterwards. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's not doing so well musically, and then they thought that he was also going to rob off, you know, the fame gotten from.
Well, that was what he was expecting.
Sex tape,
honestly, if you ask me right now, I think that's what he's on about.
Because he agreed.
Yeah.
He agreed to that.
He agreed to it. It was supposed to be mutually beneficial. You get popular, I get popular somehow.
Everyone is happy.
But since it happened, it's only been about the Kardashians. They've gone on to have their series on Hulu.
Maybe they've used it better than him.
So many.
Yeah, well,
exactly. Better than him.
So, here's the thing with the Kardashians. They are a business-oriented media family. Everything they do is actually strategized and put out there for a certain pattern. They want this. They wanted to follow so and so. So if you're not a Kardashian, and unfortunately for him, he's left outside each of the meetings. It is a case of him not using. I'm not saying that anybody should go and put out a sex tape or anything. That's not what I'm espousing to. But I'm just saying the opportunity that he had, he obviously did not know how to use and scuttled it.
Well,
and now it's biting him in the back, because while everybody thinks he's the bad guy, he's still there not making money from music or anything else which he could have been making money from.
Well, like I always say, for every brand or for every individual who's trying to work on their personal brand, you need to have a good PR team that can, you know, help work out the strategies that would help to give your brand more visibility. And if the Kardashians knew how to do it better, well...
you know, there are times when you do everything according to the book, and it just doesn't turn out that way. Because if it's visibility, his name has always been there.
Right. I mean, like, he was popular.
His name, once is that, yeah, with the Kardashians, his name always pops in. So did he start up a show? Did he go to a network and say, take a risk on me? He didn't even need to...
Did he say, I want to put out the all non-abridged version of this story?
Exactly.
The right time.
The right time. And then so I think he released some DMs between him and Kim Kardashian,
exactly,
which, of course, by the way, I must say that, look, to everybody there, it is socially responsible, and at times it is against the law to release messages between yourselves without the consent of the other party. So now when, you know, those things we do, you chat with somebody, oh, this guy is silly, you just post it in and all that. No. In some cases, don't do that. It is socially responsible. You have to get content. Look, we had this chat. I want to make fun of it. I want to post it on social media. Or there's this voice note. I saw a voice note of a girl who, you know, you just, because someone sent something to you, just, no. But he put up this message with Kim Kardashian where she kind of accedes to the fact that, okay, I know you got the wrong end.
I think she was just trying to play the emotional intelligence card, if you ask me. There was too much. I was reading between the lines, and trust me, it was more like, oh, wow, Ray-J. Oh, you feel this way. Oh, we will try to fix it. But you know, that's not what I meant. But you know, Kanye said this. And by the way, with all of these revelations, you'll wonder why Kanye is very protective of his daughter. You wonder why he wants, you know, out of the social media space as much as possible, because he knows very much that the Kardashians have exactly. They are desperate when it comes to.
He knew before he entered. He know before.
Well, hey, that's it. Well, by the way, they weren't the first to release a sex tape. Paris Hilton was a model they were actually following.
But you know, Paris Hilton, she's an heiress.
An heiress. Well, hey, what do you think? Tell us. Use the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC. Would love to know. We'll be back.